Welcome to Internal Warrior Yoga. This is video 5 of the Yoga for Abs challenge. We're also going to be working on our glutes today. I'm holding a pillow because you're going to need a pillow, and if you're a beginner, practicing near a wall would be good today too. So when you're ready, let's begin. Let's start on the back of the mat today. I'm still going to turn just so I can face you. Let's take our hands to our hearts. Close our eyes, roll our shoulder blades down our backs, and begin to focus on our breathing. Lift the arms above the head, open the eyes. Take the right hand and draw it over the left wrist, and then take it over towards the right side. Breathe. Don't need to do a super deep bend. It's the first one of the day, so don't go too far. Inhale back up, take the left hand, drape it around the right wrist, and bend over towards the left. Inhale back to center. Inhale the arms up, exhale forward fold. Maybe bend the knees, starting to wake up the calves. We're going to plant the hands into the mat. Using our core strength, we're going to hop our feet up towards the back side of our arms, squeeze, and slowly bring them back down. So it's going to look like this. And then we'll move our hands up and travel all the way up towards the front of the mat. So when you're ready, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Continuing to move with your breath up the mat. And then when you get to the top, extend the right leg back. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. And then spin over towards the right side, spinning on the right toes. Begin to walk the hands towards the center, and then have both of the toes facing the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Continuing to travel over towards the back of the mat, bend into the right knee. And then you can come up onto your right toes. That's what I like to do. And then you can keep your left foot exactly how it is, or you can come up onto the heel. Whatever feels good for you. Hands can come down onto the mat, or they can come to prayer. And then if your hands aren't down, float them back down. Invite the left leg up to the right. Slowly come to stand up. Coming to the back of the mat again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, engage the core, and begin to hop. See if you can go a little bit higher this time. Continuing to squeeze at the top. And then when you get to the top, extend the left leg back this time. Roll the shoulder blades back. Come over to the left side, coming towards the center. Both of the toes point forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Push into the heels so the legs are super strong. Bend into the left knee, coming over to side lunge. Come up onto the left toes, and then you can pick the right heel up or leave it down. Invite the fingertips down towards the mat and slowly step the right foot back up to meet the left. Roll up. Coming to the back of the mat. feet can be hip distance apart. Extend the arms out and sink low for Utkatasana. Draw the tailbone down. Draw the rib cage together. Then come up onto the toes, hinging forward, keeping a bend in the knees. Slowly bring the hands down towards the mat. Keeping the bend in the knees, feel a nice back stretch. Slowly plant the feet down, walking the hands forward. Coming into plank on the forearms. So extend the feet back, coming onto the toes. Come onto the forearms. Suck the navel up. Draw the heart forward. And then you can stay here, or you can do some swivels by bringing the toes together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. Really squeeze the core up at the lift. Squeeze at the top, slowly lower down. Take a moment to just breathe. And push up onto the toes, coming back up to the plank. Maybe you stay here, maybe you bring the toes together and swivel. Keep pushing the ground away. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Release down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Push the tops of the toes into the mat. Draw the elbows into the chest for upward facing dog. Inhale, lift. Legs are off of the mat. Don't kink the neck. Exhale, bend the elbows coming all the way down. Extend the fingertips up towards the top of the mat, coming onto the forearms again. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, drawing it up towards the left elbow. Flex the foot, draw the heart forward. Slowly invite the leg back down, bringing the right leg up, flexing the right foot, open up through the chest. Take the left hand, drawing it underneath the right armpit, grabbing the right leg, and slowly rolling onto the back. We're going to need to use our pillow now. So take the pillow in between the hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift the chest and the arms, followed by the feet. Bring the feet up, grabbing the pillow in between the legs, and extend out. Switch. Move with the breath, never lose the breath even though you're doing core work. Let's go for 2 more. And 1 more. Extend out, lower everything down. Extend through the fingertips and the toes. Invite the knees into the chest. Come over onto the left side. push yourself up super slowly, don't get dizzy. Finding your way into Adho Mukha Savasana or downward dog. Feet are hip distance apart. Push into all of the fingers. If you're planning on using a wall, we're going to go into Virabhadrasana 3. So we need to have the back of our head facing the wall that we're planning to use. So I'm going to turn, and if you're not using a wall, it's fine. If you're not using a wall, stay in downward dog for just a second. If you are planning on using a wall, inhale, pick the right leg up, draw it in between the hands, and push the hands into the wall. And then see if you can pick your left leg up, if you can keep your arms straight. If you're bending them like me, you need to step back a little bit more. I want you to be able to have straight arms and a straight left leg. If you're not using a wall, inhale the right leg up, in between the hands, and step the left leg up. For a little standing split, don't go very high. And then everybody draw the left toes down towards the mat and play with engaging the core. Maybe you pick up one hand off of the mat or the wall. Maybe you just stay where you are, or engage the core and take the other hand off the wall. You want to have a T shape with your body. Use your core to hold you. And slowly relax everything down, coming onto the shins. I'm just going to turn so I can face you. Let's take a little bit of a breather here. Inhale the left arm over the body. Exhale, switch sides. Right arm comes up. Invite the hands into the chest. Prayer position. Just take a moment to center your breath. When you're ready, come back into your Adho Mukha Savasana or downward dog. And pick the left leg up, drawing it in towards the chest. And if you're using a wall, find your position with the wall again. And if you're not using a wall, inhale the right leg up. And once everyone has found where they need to be, draw the right toes down towards the mat. And then play with making that T shape with your body. Maybe you pick up one hand off of the mat or the wall, maybe the other. One side may be different than the other. This one's definitely harder for me. And then float the fingertips back down, slowly coming to sit. Take another big side stretch, lift the left arm up. As if you're moving through water, slowly alternate the arms. Invite the hands to prayer, heart center. Take a big cleansing inhale. Exhale all the air out. And we're done with the wall today, so just find your regular downward dog. Drawing the navel up towards the spine. Push the ground away, relaxing the shoulders. Then ripple forward, coming onto all fours. Going to work on our glutes a little bit more. So pick the right leg up, flexing the right foot. Inhale, lift it a little higher. Exhale, release it just a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Just little tiny movements. And when you lift, squeeze your core, squeeze your butt cheek. Keep moving. So this is Nala. She is a mini golden doodle. Let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze and hold. Invite the leg into the chest, a little round in the spine, and then draw the knee over towards the right side, coming into Ekapada Rajakapotasana. Extend the left leg out. Take the hands out in front of you. Draw the heart forward. Then take a look at your hips here. If your hips are not on the ground, which most people's are not, then take a pillow and take it underneath the right hip. And then you can stay here, feeling a nice stretch in the right hip, or you can come onto the forearms, or you can take your head onto your fingertips. And then begin to send breath to the right hip. And then if you're in some other position, extend the arms out, coming up again. Bend the left knee. You can stay here, or you can spin over to the left side, grabbing the left foot. You can stay here. Or one more option, you can hook the foot into the left crease of the elbow. Draw the right hands together. Breathe through the opening in the chest and the space in the left thigh. Slowly drop everything down. Release the pillow from underneath the hip. Come up onto the left toes and extend the right leg back. Coming in to Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale. Exhale, ripple forward, coming onto all fours. Coming over to the left bum cheek. Pick the left leg up, flex the left foot. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, release. Lift, little release. So Nala is 5 months old as of 2 days ago. And having a puppy is really hard. I don't care what anyone says. Of course they're adorable, but it is hard work. Let's go for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, hold. Draw in towards the chest, knee comes towards the left corner of the mat. Extend out of the right foot. And then you can check your hips again, see if you need to use the pillow underneath. And then extend the arms out, or come onto the forearms, or rest the head on the fingertips. Take the deepest inhale you've taken all day, filling up all the corners of the torso. Exhale all the air out. Slowly come back up if you are laying down, and then bend the right knee. Stay here. Option 2 or option 3. Breathe through whatever you're feeling. Release the right leg down. Push into the right toes, drawing the left leg up. And come back into Adho Mukha Savasana. It's the last downward dog of the day, so make it your best one. Push your chest towards your thighs. Draw the tailbone up towards the sky. Ripple forward and come to hover the legs over the mat. Squeeze the core, hold. Sip in a big inhale. Exhale, release the legs down. Send the sits bones back. Come over onto the left side of the hips, swinging the legs out in front of you. Coming into Paschimottanasana. So you may need to bend the knees, flex the feet. You want to have a long spine. So still engage the core, hold your posture, and then float the fingers forward. Maybe you stay here. If you need to go a little deeper, you can flatten the legs down. Continuing to spider forward. Find what works best for you. I even like taking a pillow or a yoga block, putting it behind my feet, and slowly coming forward. And then follow an inhale through the bottom of your feet, all the way up through the legs, up through the spine, lengthening through the spine. And then notice if you've gone too far, if you need to back off a little bit. Listen to what your body is specifically telling you. And slowly come out of it, drawing the right knee into the chest, and step the foot over the left thigh. Take the left arm across the right knee and twist over to the right side. Flex out of the left foot, push into the right foot, and then use your core to twist you a little bit further. Make sure you're not twisting through the neck, but really twisting through the belly. On your next inhale, look ahead. Slowly unravel the legs. Invite the left knee in, crossing it over the right thigh. Right arm reaches across the leg. Twist over to the left side, flexing the right foot. Push into the left foot. Like I've said before, twist like a lot of breath, so take a lot of deep inhales and exhales. Use your core to twist deeper. On your next inhale, look ahead. Release the legs. I need to bring the sits bones up just a little bit. We're coming to lie down for final Shavasana. Take one hand on the stomach, the other on the heart. And maybe feel a sense of gratitude for completing this practice today and for the inner warrior within you that helped you to get through this practice. Release all of the muscles in the forehead, in the cheeks, in the jaw. And we'll lay here for a couple minutes. Begin to feel your body as it presses into the mat. Now you release the hands above the head. Bring the knees into the chest, inviting them over to the left side. Resting the temple on the left side of their arm. Pushing into the ground. Coming up. Thank you for doing the abs and glute challenge with me today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Namaste.